Artificial intelligence is changing education, and here at Education Perfect, we're trying to introduce that AI into our system in ways that are going to help you, the students, to get even better results. The first area that we're introducing this AI to are our open-ended questions like these. You would have seen these questions before in the system. The aim here is that you write your answer to whatever the question is. There's different types of lengths of questions, but they all kind of sit in that short answer type of range. So the question you might have is, what am I meant to do with this AI? How is it meant to help me? That's the aim of this video, is to help show you the ways that the AI can support you as you're learning and help you work your way through the Education Perfect lesson. The first step is writing a question, which nothing's changed. We put our question here in the space provided. With our answer in place, we can now go through to check the answer and start the AI feedback process. Now, as you'll see, at the moment we can't move forward with our question because we're still generating the AI feedback. And it's going to come through in two main areas. We're going to start to see on the right hand side our personalized feedback here, which is going to detail a few different things we'll take a look at. And we're also going to see some inline feedback that can provide some more hints around what we need to do. Looking first at our inline feedback, this is where we can mouse over what's come through and it'll identify for us parts of our answer that are strong, things we need to work on, or some areas which we've maybe been factually incorrect. In this instance, this is an area for me to improve. I can see this is coded by the blue. And I have a few different blue areas here as well for me to look at. Coming over to the right hand side, the feedback we see here in this personalized suggestions area is going to match up to what we see with our inline feedback. It's just stated in a different way that allows us to rework our answer and improve what's there. So the positive feedback I've had come through here is that the system has identified I've recognized the importance of protists and I understand the impact on biodiversity. But there's some areas that I can improve to make my answer better. So using some scientific terms, explaining coral bleaching, and adding more details are some key areas for me to look at with this answer. The other thing that you'll notice down the bottom here is our star rating. Now the star rating is not a mark so much as it is to help you reflect how well you've answered the question. A star rating of 3 stars or more shows that you've really satisfied what the question's been asking. Of course, if we get 4 or 5 stars, we've provided more detail or we've answered the question to a greater degree than we would have if it was 3 stars. My answer here has only attracted a 2-star rating, and that's kind of showing me that there's a lot that I could still improve in order to move it forward to that 3-star. My aim here at this point is to go down to the blue button, improve my answer, and in this case, because I'm already at 2 stars, I can start taking on board this feedback and just edit my answer itself. The feedback's going to stay here on the right hand side to help you keep across what you need to change and adjust, and once you're done, you can submit once more and check your answer. Now, to improve your answer, you might need to go back and look at some of the information further back in the lesson or check some of the closed questions that have come beforehand. That can help to give you an idea of some of the details you might want to include. Alternatively, obviously check with your teacher if they're available and ask them for some feedback as to where you can improve. In this case, I've provided a revised answer here. I'm going to go through and submit this once more. Now, once I do, our AI is going to start run through again. It'll provide me with that aggregate feedback on the right, the inline feedback here within my answer, and I'll have a revised star rating that's there. So my answer is much improved. I've got 4 stars now and I can start moving forward. Now, in the case of this example here, the got it button allowing me to progress forward is green and I'm ready to go. You might find though that sometimes your button isn't actually green and is grayed out. In this example here, the student hasn't gotten an answer more than 2 stars. They're getting there, it's a start, but there's some work needed. As we can see, they can't actually move forward and the system's letting you know you need at least 3 stars to move on. This is called our learning loop. The teachers who are assigning you the task can control that learning loop and set it at 3 stars or even 4 stars, depending on the level that it's at. Now, if you make multiple attempts and you still aren't able to progress forward, the system will then start to let you go forward. But the idea here is that you take on board the feedback and improve your answer. The idea behind including the AI feedback is to give you some more direction to see how your answers can improve, but also to keep you doing the kind of mental work that you need to in order to learn and progress. Here at EP, we want to maximize every student's potential, and this is just one of the ways that we're trying to improve our system so that we can help you with your learning and to get towards that goal. If you want to provide your feedback around the tool, you can use the little buttons here of a thumbs up or thumbs down to help indicate to our teams where that feedback's helpful or where it's not been helpful. You can also pass that feedback back towards your teacher so that they can get in touch here with us at EP. We're going to take on board all that feedback and try and improve what we provide to you. So keep that feedback coming and best of luck with your learning.